Listen up, because what just exploded across the internet wasn't your average celebrity drama. It was a full-blown digital meltdown that blurred the line between entertainment and real-life consequences. Notifications lit up, timelines flooded, and within minutes, the entire online world seemed to revolve around one chaotic moment. An Instagram Live confrontation involving Claressa Shields, a dominant force in boxing, and a rising, controversy-loving internet personality known for stirring attention. This wasn't a polished PR exchange or a staged publicity stunt, at least not on the surface. It was loud, messy, unpredictable, and impossible to ignore. From the very first second, viewers could tell something serious was unfolding, something that would ripple far beyond a single live stream. It all started on what should have been an ordinary day. Claressa Shields had reportedly just wrapped up media obligations tied to her upcoming fight. For someone of her caliber, an Olympic gold medalist and undefeated champion, this was routine. Interviews, photos, a quick cooldown, maybe a moment to relax. But that calm didn't last long. Her phone began to erupt with notifications, tags, mentions, urgent messages. Among them, one stood out. A push from someone in her circle telling her to immediately tune into a live stream. That live stream would become ground zero for one of the most chaotic online clashes in recent memory. When Claressa joined the live, she wasn't stepping into a neutral space. She was walking straight into a narrative already being built in real time. On the screen was a woman speaking boldly, confidently, and provocatively about a man at the center of swirling rumors. Papoose. Known not just for his music but for his long-standing relationship with Remy Ma, Papoose had somehow become the focal point of this unfolding drama. And then came the line that set everything off, a statement delivered with such confidence it felt almost rehearsed. "He's mine now." That single sentence turned speculation into confrontation. What followed was instant escalation. Claressa didn't hesitate, she joined the live stream, her energy shifting from composed athlete to someone visibly triggered. Her tone was sharp, her words direct, and her presence alone changed the atmosphere. This wasn't passive watching anymore. This was engagement. The other woman didn't back down either. She stayed calm, almost eerily so, smiling, responding with subtle digs that seemed designed to provoke rather than defend. The comment section turned into chaos. Hearts, fire emojis, insults, shock reactions. It was a digital battleground. Thousands of viewers poured in, watching what felt like a real-time collision between two completely different worlds. As the exchange intensified, something strange began to unfold. Viewers started picking up on background noises from Claressa's side. Sirens, movement, urgency. The camera shook slightly. Voices could be heard in the background urging caution. It didn't take long for people to realize this wasn't just talk anymore. Claressa wasn't sitting still. She was moving. The realization spread quickly across the chat. She might actually be heading to confront the situation in person. That moment shifted everything from dramatic to potentially dangerous. Meanwhile, the other woman remained online, still composed, still performing for the audience. At one point, she even downplayed Claressa's intensity, suggesting she wasn't really about that life. That comment only added fuel to the fire. Back on Claressa's stream, the urgency was undeniable. Heavy breathing, quick movements, and the unmistakable sense that things were spiraling beyond control. Someone in her car could be heard telling her to stop streaming, to think carefully, but by then, it was too late. The audience wasn't just watching a feud anymore. They were witnessing a situation unfolding in real time with real-world consequences. Then suddenly, the live stream cut. No resolution. No Clout. Just silence. That silence, however, didn't calm anything. It made it worse. Because within less than an hour, a grainy, shaky video surfaced online, reportedly captured by someone nearby. The footage was short, unclear, but explosive. It showed Claressa outside a residence, pacing with intensity. Not shouting, not acting wildly, just focused, controlled, and clearly ready for confrontation. Two people stood nearby, seemingly trying to calm her down. Then the door opened, and everything changed. What followed lasted only seconds but felt like an eternity online. Words were exchanged. A pointed remark about loyalty cut through the tension. Then came movement, fast, sudden, chaotic. Claressa reached forward, not throwing a punch but grabbing for a phone. The other woman reacted instantly. Hands were swatted away. Bodies collided. Both stumbled into the hallway as voices erupted in the background. The clip ended almost as quickly as it began, but the damage was already done. Within minutes, the video spread across every major platform. Reactions poured in from all sides. Some defended Claressa, arguing she had been provoked, baited, and publicly disrespected. Others criticized her, claiming she had crossed a line that could jeopardize her career. Analysts began questioning whether this incident could impact her standing in professional boxing. Sponsors reportedly started distancing themselves. What had started as an online argument had now become a reputational crisis. And then came the next twist. The other woman went live again. This time, she wasn't just talking, she came prepared. Calm, composed, and strategic, she began presenting what she claimed was proof. Screenshots, messages, call logs, audio clips allegedly involving Papoose. One message in particular stood out, suggesting ongoing communication and emotional connection. The narrative shifted again. Now it wasn't just about a confrontation. It was about betrayal, loyalty, and what had been happening behind the scenes. The internet demanded answers from Papoose. When he finally responded, it wasn't with clarity but with vagueness, a cryptic message telling people to mind their business. It didn't help. If anything, it intensified suspicion. Meanwhile, Remy Ma, who hadn't been directly involved, suddenly became part of the conversation. Fans flooded her social media, speculating, questioning, drawing conclusions. When she posted a simple throwback photo with a subtle caption, it only added more fuel to the fire. As the drama escalated, reports began to surface suggesting that authorities may have been involved. Allegations of a complaint, possible legal action, and even claims of police presence started circulating. What had once been entertainment was now entering serious territory. Legal representatives reportedly began issuing statements. Words like provocation, defamation, and litigation started appearing. This wasn't just social media anymore, it was potentially heading to court. Then, just when public opinion seemed locked in, another video surfaced. This one showed a different angle of the altercation. Clearer, more detailed. And most importantly, it suggested that Claressa might not have initiated physical contact. That single detail shifted the narrative yet again. Support began to swing back in her favor. People started questioning whether the entire situation had been orchestrated. A setup designed to provoke a reaction for maximum exposure. From there, the internet did what it always does: speculate. Some claimed the entire situation was a publicity stunt. Others suggested media networks were involved behind the scenes. Names like Blueface even entered the conversation, fueling theories of a larger, coordinated drama. Nothing was confirmed, but that didn't stop the theories from spreading like wildfire. And then, just as suddenly as it all began, everything went quiet. Accounts went dark. No posts, no live estreams, no updates. The kind of silence that usually signals one thing: lawyers have stepped in. Behind the scenes, things were likely becoming very real. Contracts, reputations, legal consequences. Everything was now on the line. In the end, no one walked away untouched. Claressa Shields, despite gaining some public support, faced serious questions about her judgment and professionalism. The other woman gained massive attention, but at the cost of credibility and potential legal trouble. Papoose's image took a hit, with many questioning his role in the situation. And Remy Ma, without directly engaging, somehow emerged as one of the least damaged figures in the entire saga. This wasn't just drama, it was a case study in how quickly things can spiral in the age of live streams and viral content. One moment, one comment, one decision to go live instead of stepping back, and suddenly everything changes. Careers can shift. Reputations can crumble. Narratives can flip in seconds depending on what angle the internet sees next. So now the question remains: was this a genuine emotional explosion, or a carefully orchestrated trap designed to go viral? Was Claressa reacting to real betrayal? Or was she pulled into a situation engineered to make her lose control on camera? And perhaps the biggest question of all: How did a situation involving Papoose turn into a full-scale internet war, where everyone involved ended up under scrutiny? One thing is certain. In a world where attention is currency and every moment can be broadcast, recorded, and dissected, the stakes are higher than ever. And as this story continues to unfold, one lesson stands out above the rest. If you go live, you better be ready for what comes next, because once it's out there, there's no taking it back.